Ryan Shortland's second New Zealand experience has brought fulfilment for a couple of ambitions. The first is the opportunity to learn more about his Māori heritage.
I've just got a new tat there for us.
The second is the car he's always wanted to own, a Subaru Impreza WRX.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll get back to the car a little later, as we should start by explaining Shortland's first New Zealand experience, when he was born in Masterton. That was only a brief stay as he moved to Sydney at 2 and eventually ended up in Port Macquarie on the New South Wales north coast. Shortland's league skills were first noted by the Melbourne Storm, and he spent 4 years with the franchise, mostly playing in their feeder club Brisbane Norths. He managed one first-grade game last year before a knee injury ended his season and career with the Storm. The knee was repaired and Shortland looked across the Tasman for new opportunities.
I was going to come over here and live down in Christchurch with my uncle. He's got a business going. It's kind of like player management type stuff, and he's also got, you know, other businesses that branch off that. And yeah, he was just going to try and teach me the ropes through business and stuff like that. But he said, "Oh, you know, we'll give it one more go and see what the Warriors have to say and see, you know, if you can fit into their team and see if you like Auckland." Rang up Ivan and Johnny Ackers and just said, you know, do you need a centre? We originally thought Brent Tate, you know, he was going to be playing there all year, but then again they just said, you know, we don't know how he's going with his knee yet. Yeah, the opportunity came up there and we kind of just said, all right, we agreed on a year with a year option, and yeah, just ended up moving pretty much up here within 2 weeks. You know, of me moving down to Christchurch, so yeah, it happened very quickly, eh?
The return to New Zealand revived Shortland's career. He celebrated his first-grade debut at the club with 2 tries.
The best thing was I didn't know if I was going to be playing the next week, and so you just go out and just, you know, play that game 100% as good as you can play, because you don't know if you're going to play that next game. And the first time that I debuted with Melbourne, I was real nervous, and yeah, this game, it was just a lot easier. I don't know if it was because I was a year older, maybe more experienced, but just felt right playing that game. And just to get that first try, I think it was in the opening minutes of the game, you know, it was good. So that made me even more confident, and I ended up getting a kick from Feeney to grab it through, and I ended up scoring on that. An unbelievable feeling, you know, getting 2 tries in your first game for the club. So yeah, that was good.
Settling into the Vodafone Warriors and life in Auckland has also developed Shortland's awareness of his Māori culture.
I've got my mum on the left side and my dad on the right side. It's in the shape of a feather. It's to represent just the softness I have for my little sisters and my family. And there's also a little eye just to look over the family. That's yeah, pretty much my tamoko there. All right, here we are at the Auckland Museum. We'll just go inside and have a look at this Māori exhibit. And it's got, you know, where my tribe is from and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll go and have a look. We've got a layout of New Zealand. If you can look closely, there's all the tribes that are in New Zealand. I've got my particular tribe here, Ngāti Kaununu, down Masterton and Hastings area. I've still got family down there. I've got my nan and aunties, uncles and cousins are still down there. This is where I come from, all around here. They've got a book and stuff for me down there to learn Māori and stuff like that. I just needed to kind of come back to New Zealand to kind of, yeah, just get back to my roots and stuff like that, and find out about Ngāti Kaununu and the tribe, and yeah, just stuff like that.
Now we come to Shortland's other passion, his Rexy.
All right, got my pride and joy here. This was a WRX that wasn't really built for looks. It's not the prettiest car. Factory wheels and factory rims. You know, you can use it as a business type car because it is a pretty stealthy looking car, I suppose. Insurance isn't too kind at all. This is the rear end of the Rex. This is the part that most people are seeing, you know, when you take off at the light. I've just got like a little bit just to fix up, just a couple of little scuff marks just here from the partner. That's right, just get that blended over. That's nothing too bad, you know. It's easy to fix for people who want to buy it. Got the STI exhaust. They come stock with, you know, with the little pea shooters, I think, but the STIs are an upgrade version to the Impreza. They've got, you know, a bit more power and extra modifications and stuff on it. Most people that own a WRX, you know, they've got this certain purr to it, which makes them pretty sexy. Seats that pretty good as well. You know, they keep you nice and snug in there. That's what I'm talking about.
The realities of a club with too many classic centres will see Shortland moving on next year, and that means parting with his prized car. But wherever Shortland's career takes him in future, you can guarantee there will soon be another Rexy in his garage.